All right, everybody. Thanks for hopping in on XP Lap game night. Excited to have one right after the XP Lap chat, which went really well. Patrick Amel hosting tonight. Sort of the dark side temptations. It was a fabulous chat, so hopefully you guys were able to make it. Those of you that weren't at the chat but are here tonight, I am really excited to play this game. This game is called Second Chance. It is a fabulous game, really a nice light game that we're going to play together. And if you've never played, I can walk us through how to play. The rules are pretty simple. All you will need is a sheet of paper. If you could grab one of those, and if you have a couple different colored pencils, that's great, or crayon or whatever, that would be extra helpful. And you're going to start by making a 9x9 grid with a dot in the center of that grid. So I'm going to bring up, here's my grid. This is what came with the game. So I got a huge stack of them. Whoop. So you'll need something like that. And as always, if you could kind of drop a comment down to show that you're here. Let's see, who do we got coming in here? Carol. So excited to play the whole game. Carol tried to play the last time. Carrie's here. That's awesome. She's got a goal to try to score under 8. In this particular game, you're going for lowest score. Lowest score is what we want. And then, let's see, Jamie Halsey's here. That's awesome. So not prepared. I have to print my paper. Can't wait to finally get to play. This is a great one. If you guys want, I have a template you can print out if you have a printer at home. And you would just go to tinyurl.com/let's play second chance, all spelled out. Lurking. Oh, you gotta pull up and play. We'll probably play more than one game, so if you want to like see the first one and then play. Elizabeth is back. That's awesome. Hello. Jason's excited to give it a try. Adam's here. That's fantastic. So let's go over the rules here. So I'm going to bring up this. All right. So we got our sheet. Up here, these cards show all the possible shapes that are in the game. So I have a big deck of cards here, and in that big deck of cards, these are all the possible shapes that can come up. This is also the number of those shapes. So for example, you can see there are 3 1 squares, but for example, there's only 1 4 1 wide square. Elizabeth, we'll make sure you know how to play this. We'll make sure it all works out for you. Nick Davis is here. Hello, Nick. Oliver Boyd making it. I'm so excited. Angie made it. Thank you, Angie, for coming. Thomas, all the way from Germany. We're making this international. This is truly a global Let's Play. That's awesome. All right, so going back to the rules. Sorry, I get excited. To start the game, we're going to flip out 3 cards here. All right, now these cards aren't the regular flow. This is sort of setup. And in game setup here, you have to pick one of these shapes and put it somewhere touching that center dot. This is just to begin the game. Yours is going to be a little different than mine. We're all going to kind of make different choices here. I'm going to go with that E. You can rotate these shapes. What is that E? That E is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the rule book says that you should try to get creative here and draw little things, different things, to show like the different shapes you made. So, for example, for this giant E, I'm using blue triangles. On other things, I'll use wavy lines and circles. That way you can see I have made this shape. Again, I kind of rotated it facing down. This is the setup. So what's going to happen is normally I'm going to slide these up here. That's last turn. Now, in this case, this is setup. So if you haven't set up yet, that's your setup choices. And oh no, Jamie, we are playing for reals. Patrick, I'm going to give you some time to draw because I got to go over a few more rules here. So again, I'm going to slide the last turn's cards up here. These are your setup cards. They're not the normal cards in the game. The game comes with, if you end up buying this, the game comes with, I don't know, probably 20 different start cards. So every game's going to be a little different. What's going to happen on a regular turn is I'm going to flip out 2 cards. This is not going to count, so don't draw these yet. This is me teaching. So I'm going to flip over 2 cards, for example. And this is the current turn. And then you see I have the second chance card here. What's going to happen is on a regular turn, we're going to place one of these 2. Again, do not draw this now. This is just my example. But here, you're going to draw one of these onto your pad. You can rotate the shape. You can mirror the shape. You can flip it any which way. You can place it anywhere, just like normal Tetris rules, though you can't obviously place it over something else. But other than that, it doesn't have to grow from here like some games do. You could just put it up in this corner or whatnot. The overall goal is to have the least empty squares at the end. There's going to eventually come a time when your board's so filled up you can't draw the available things. And that's where the second chance card comes in. So let's say these came out. Let's say we're near the end of the game. Our board's filled, and one of you out there can't place one of these. You're going to ask me, you need that second chance card. So what's going to happen is I'm going to flip the second chance card. This card is only for people that cannot place these two cards. Like, so if I was good and I was able to place one of these, but I would prefer to place this, I don't have access. If I can place one of these, I have to choose this. That's just for those people that need that second chance. If they survive, we do a whole nother round for them, like for all of us. And just like this, just like before, I'd place two cards. They would first have to do these, and then they would get another one if they can't again. So this second chance is only for people that cannot place these in the current round. Hopefully that made sense. Do we have to draw both? You do not have to draw both. Just one of them. That's actually all you can do. Even if you loved both, you can't. All right, so my question to all of you, have we drawn our starting shapes? These are the ones that are currently up here in the last turn bracket. Because then I am going to begin our game. Can't wait. All set? Yes. Are there also any other questions here? Jamie, hopefully you got yours printed. So I'll totally, while we're waiting for some of these other people, I'll totally admit, getting really excited about doing these game nights with you guys all. So I have ordered a couple of games that we can play like this, that are different games that we can play online all together. It's super fun. So thank you for checking it out. Thank you for joining us. I just talked to my principal about doing game club for everyone, like making kind of a global game club, if you will. And we'll be doing those every Thursday at 3:30 Central Standard Time. So if you want to like have your students or you guys join in, that's going to be an option coming up. All right. So let's see. Can I post the games I've ordered? I would be happy to post those games I've ordered. All right. So Charlie, I'm hoping you are all set. Charlie, what you need is you need a 7x7 grid. You need to put a dot in the center of that 7x7. Then you have to place one of these graphics covering that dot. You can rotate those graphics. And once Charlie gives us the thumbs up, I think we are going to all get going. 9x9. That's right. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9x9. All right, Charlie's saying he's got it. We are set to go. I'm going to take away these start cards. And remember, you guys have to tell me when you need that second chance card. You're obviously not going to need it right away, but soon, at some point, you will. All right, here we go. Here's our current turn. So you can see I'm going to slot that right there. It's going to be good. I dig it. Again, we're shooting for the lowest score here by having the least amount of empty spaces open at the end. When one of you drop out, when one of you are like, I can't place the second chance, I can't place the regular current turns, if you're the first one out, or anybody that drops out at the same time, whoever drop out on that round, that first time, they get to mark one of their empty spots with the number 1. And so that's going to fill a square. Then once we all finish, maybe a turn or two later, we count up our empty squares. Whoever has the lowest wins. And in a case of a tie, whoever dropped out in that first round, they're going to win. They're going to break the tie. All right, so we're going to slide these over to our last turn and flip over 2 more for the current turn. Switch up, use a different color here. Green waves. Nick Davis, I'm curious if anybody else at the household is joining us in this game. Thanks for the compliment on the haircut. Quarantine cut. All right. I'm going to assume we have placed those, and we're going to move on here to our next set. Solo tonight. I think they would like. I think Gracie would like this one. Again, you can rotate these shapes. All right, Oliver says he's all set, so I'm going to slide these over to our last turn. Ooh, Charlie's wife's the Tetris master. Well, she should get on in the next game. Ooh, I don't like that one. What is that? 3 and 2. My board's filling up. All right. Slide those over. Ooh. I really I don't like either of those. I'll go here. Circle. 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 Okay. Drop those out. Slide those over. Thomas, you cannot use them both. I know there's some times where you really want to, but not an option. Ugh. I'll do wavy lines. I think this shows you that I'm not super artistic creative in my different choices for graphics here. All right. Thomas sobs in sleep. Oh, poor Thomas. Slow down, Adam Marino. Nice. I like the smelly markers. That's awesome. All right. I think I made some poor choices here. I need that shape again. Do they have that shape more than once? Nope. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right, can I move ahead there? I'm gonna assume yes. All right. Oh, that one's tempting. But the other one slots in so nice. I gotta do that. Nick, I'm curious how yours is doing. Oh, Elizabeth, thumbs down. I don't know what that means. I needed the one square too. I needed it here, but I went with this because it just so perfectly slots over. There are 3 1 squares in the thing. Now I need the other 2 for sure. That's tricky. All right. And again, we're getting to that point where if any of you need that second chance, let me know and I'll start laying that card out. Nick, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh. This isn't good. What is that? 5 long? Oh, actually that might not be bad. I'll go down here. Let's do plus signs. Well, I'm guaranteeing myself not to get to 0. That's for sure. Kyle, I'm glad. I thought I'd add that sort of last turn banner, current turn banner, second chance card. I was hoping that would clear some things up. We did this for our first time last week, last Sunday, I want to say maybe, or Saturday. It was last Saturday. Super fun. Like I said, I have a few more games coming. This week we are going to do, I can let you know this. This week we are going to do On Tour, which is a great game. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So hopefully you guys can join in on that one. Oh, where am I going to put that? Can I even put that? Oof. I'm sorry for the temptation, Kyle. All right. Oh, Carol needs our first second chance card. So everybody, we can't use this. Only Carol or anybody else that couldn't do these two can use this. What do you mean already? I'm probably a turn away from it, Charlie. Ooh, Elizabeth's on second chance card. Or is that a question, Elizabeth? Jason, I know, right? When that second chance card gets taken from somebody else, it really hurts. It's a little bit like playing blackjack with a big table and somebody hits on something they shouldn't have to hit on, and you're like, no, that's the card I needed, and it should have come up for me. Ooh, 3 people needed it on this turn. All right, I'm going to slide these over. Again, that one's that second chance. I keep them in that same order. All right, so here's the 2. And now from this point forward, whether you guys need it or not, I flip a second chance. Oh my gosh, that is what I needed. I told you guys I needed that. Oh, that stinks. So now I either need 2s to come up, which there are 3 in the game. I don't remember how many have been played. Or I need that other 1 to come up. Joe, you are not out if you use the second chance. So how the second chance works, guys, is you have to play these like I've told you time and time again. Sorry if I sound like a broken record. You have to play these. If you can't, you get to play this. And that kind of gave you a second chance, a second life. And then we play the next round. And in the next round, you have to play these if you can. If you can't, you can play this. If you can't play that, then you are out. And you mark a 1 in one of your empty spots. So Carol's kind of asking that, what did you say about putting a 1 in a space? So if you dropped out, if you're like, I can't place anymore, you fill in one of your empty squares with a number 1, so it's no longer empty. You count up the remaining empty squares you have, and that's your final total. If there's a tie, so if in the end you have the same amount as somebody else, you win because you dropped out earlier. I hope that makes sense. All right, so we will move on here. Are you kidding me? That second chance is what I needed. Although I think on this time I can't place those 2, so I get to use it. I'll put a smiley face. So that helped me survive. Thomas, that I gotta add that to the broadcast. I dig that comment here. So that's fantastic. That's actually funny. One of the games I ordered, so Elizabeth asked if I could tell you which ones I ordered. One of them I ordered is called Metro X, which we're actually trying to like be better at completing subway routes than each other. It's pretty cool. Looking forward to that one. Okay. We'll pull in another 3 here. That's what I needed. So I can play that 2 somewhere. I'll put a smiley face. So that filled in 2 spots. Oof. Who would use that second chance? I agree. That second chance is brutal. The current turn cards are way better. Jamie's saying it's getting dicey. Elizabeth says she's ready to go. I agree. I think we're down to very few choices here. Well, I can't place either of those, so either this second chance works out for me or I'm out. I'm out. That's for sure. All right. So I'm out. So I'm counting up mine. First of all, have some of you dropped out already? Or do I get to write a number 1? I think Carol dropped out already. Angie, you dropped out already, so I don't get to write a number 1. So I scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is my total. All right. For those of you still in the game, that couldn't have helped. Oh, but I bet you that did. I needed that one. And there's your second chance card. Oh, I'm frustrated that that came up. I wanted that one big time. Oh, Angie's not out. So Carol, you were out though, so I didn't get to put the 1 in there. Adam with 3 left. Kyle all set. Elizabeth's out. That 2 square saved you. Yeah, I could have used that 2 square, you little stinker. Not too bad. That one might be good for some of you. Elizabeth score of 5. This was your first game, right, Elizabeth? You didn't play with us the other day. Oliver's out. Curious your score here. I think right now, what I saw, Adam's the one to beat. So those of you that are out, you just count your free spaces left. You don't get to put a 1 down because I think Carol got that. Elizabeth, that's a great first game. I don't even know if I've ever scored that low. I think I scored 8 last time and a 6. Oh, Carrie did it. She's out with 1 square left. That's awesome. Final score of 4. Oliver, nice. All right. Let me move on here. I'm sorry. I got yapping. All right. I have to shuffle the deck of cards, so those of you that are still in, there's still a chance that you get singles and all that other stuff again. Oh, that 2 could have done well by probably a lot of us. Carrie, I can't believe that 2. A 1. If you could tweet me that board, that would be awesome. I'd love to see that board. Kyle used marker last time and his board looked super awesome. So if anybody wants to tweet me their board, I would love to see it. First card's an absolute no. Charlie's out. 2 left. Charlie, that is... I don't know if your wife would have done better than you. That's tough to beat that. Patrick with 4. Fantastic. Let me put our last... Yeah, that's got to be. Come on. There's no way that you guys have that left. Jason gets 1 left. All right, so I think Charlie with 2 is amazing. Carrie, I think, is our leader with 1 square left. And Jason had 1 square left. So Jason and Carrie tied with 1. Wow, that's awesome. My final score 7. Kyle 2. You guys are getting too good at this. Nick with 3 left. So I don't know about you guys, but I say we give it a go again. I say we try another one. So I am set to go. Let me shake these up. I can't believe it. That's crazy. Game number 2. Let's see. Ooh, sweet. Charlie tweeted his previous board. I'm going to check it out. Bring it up on my Twitter feed here. Oh, nice. Oh, Carrie's board looks pretty awesome, too. Carol, I like seeing the template. With Elizabeth. Nice. All right. Here we go. Got our starting cards. Jack and Grace are going to play. This would be awesome if they are in. Let me know. Let me know if they are truly in. You just made my night, Jack and Grace. Jack and Grace might be the most fun little people I've ever met. They are just the greatest kids ever. I got a chance to go to, what was it, Spielbound with them, play some board games. It was a blast. Went to a great pizza place called Pitch. They're here. Hi guys! I'm so excited that you're here. Yeah, these are big starters. I haven't placed mine yet. I've been yapping about Jack and Grace. I'm going with this one. It just felt right. It felt right. So I'm going to slide those up there. Again, those are our starting cards. I'm going to hop back over here. All right. Let's see here. I'll be honest, my plan was to do that this summer. So hopefully this all sort of blows over and I can make it down there this summer. All right, so we've all placed our starting. Oh, I would agree with Adam too, Nick. You guys got to make it up here to Wisco. All right, here's... I'm going to give these a little more shuffle here. I can't believe Carrie got 1 and Jason got 1. That's incredible. And Charlie, for your first game, get a 2. And Elizabeth, I think you said you have 5 for your first game. Okay, and I don't do those second chance cards until one of us sort of breaks the seal on that. All right. Those are some nice starting ones. Jason Proofs on Twitter. I love it. All right. I'm going to take those away. And I got to imagine we have placed those 2 on our giant empty board. Oh, 1 spot now? Not really needed. Nice. Thomas, we were totally going to miss that 1 spot. I was a little bummed. I didn't use it because this slotted in. And again, remember, you can kind of rotate, even flip these in any orientation you see fit, as long as the shape remains the same. So I just created a spot that needs a 1 spot. I'm curious if anybody used the one spot. And I don't know. Maybe that's the right play. But I guess I figure on some level you gotta fill up your board. And that other one was just a nice boxy one. Easy to fill up the board with. That's nice. There you go. There you go, Charlie. Y or H. I like it. Jason already used the Jason used the one spot. Well, you got you got down to one, so I feel like we should be taking strategy advice from you. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's always a nice one. There's two of those in the game. It's only one of these. All right. There we are. Ooh, I'm thinking I'm making poor choices now. It's that anticipation. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy, Jack and Grace. Here we are. Next card, Adam. Oh, one spot. Another Y. I gotta use the one spot. I had no choice. Had to do it. Kind of a Y. I mean, I can't even say a lowercase y. It would still... One spot, I know, right? I am happy to be using that one. All right, we're going to slide these down. Each. Is that 4 and 4? Ooh, it's getting so nerve-wracking. Ooh. Ooh. That fit nice. Cringe. I'll give you guys a second on that one, because it's not easy. All right. Not the one I want. Ooh, let's see if I can do something with that. Yeah. Oh, here. Let's do triangles. Triangle. Ooh, that one fit nice. That was a nice Tetris feel. You know when it just like clicks in and you're like, yes. That one really was nice. Ooh. Well, here's the second chance for that last turn. I will slow down here. I didn't realize we were on second chance moment. All right. Okay. So I'm curious, are we ready for new current turn cards, including second chances will now start coming. Oh, I need both of those. Thomas, I'm with you on wanting to place both. All right. Patrick, I don't know what that means. Oliver, I know. I need both so bad. I feel like there's one more 2 left. I don't think we've seen the other one. There's 3 in the entire game printed there. That's showing you that there's 3 in the game. Oh, no 2s left, Carrie says. That's not good. All right. Ooh, 1 spot's nice. That's not pretty. Let's see. Square. If I rotate that this way. I think I'm going to do the one I said that's not pretty. But the deck can be reshuffled. I will admit, Carrie, I don't think I've ever lasted long enough that it got reshuffled for my game. Charlie, I can still fit that. I can. I'm right there with you, Kyle. I desperately need certain shapes as well. Oh, this is the one I need. But I can place the other one, so I have to. That stinks. that? I needed that one. I'm reeling from that. I needed that. Didn't this one come up on the other second chance card? All right, Carol's out. So Carol, you get to put the 1 down. Anybody else that got out during this round gets to put a 1 down on their board. Elizabeth asked, do you have to place the other before the second chance? You always have to place the current turn if you can. So on this last one here, looking at these up here, I wanted to place this. This was the way better one for me. I had to place this. I still could place this on my board, but I'm not allowed to. Once you place one of these, you can't place that one. It's just a dead card for you. Hype Praise says they're out on that round with 3 left. Not bad. I can't place any of those, so I'm out with 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 4 is my score. But again, if I could have got that, I would have got down to 1. That would have been my best score ever. All right. For those of you still in it, let's see how that does for you, Jason. Jason still has 7 spaces left. I think this is because you took that 1 in that like second round of the game. Adam and I tied at 4. Carol out with 11. Patrick out with 12. All right, sliding these up. Oliver, I haven't seen your final score. So are you still kicking it? And Carrie, here's the shuffle you were referring to that I do not get to participate in. Except ironically, I am the one having to shuffle it. Ooh, Carol, that's quite an improvement then. That's quite an improvement, but the first time you play a game, you're always trying to get used to it, and now you better understand it. All right, here's the second chance card. Carrie, I know, like it's terrible that I've had to shuffle it every time and never got to benefit from it. Ooh, Charlie wants to play once more. I could do a third game. I could admit. All right. Here's this round. Awesome. Good shapes for you. Last hanger honors. Jason, you had a 4 and a 1. Those are 2 outstanding. Kids are asleep. Who knows for how long. Love it. I'm curious how the Davises have done here. All 3 of them, I guess. Third game, yes. Nice, Angie. I'm happy to do another game. No, where were those last round? I totally agree. So is everybody out on this? Jack is out with 10. Grace is out with 7. Nice scores. How about you, Nick? Are you still alive? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if anybody's still in or not. So I'm going to do this one more flip, and you guys can kind of report in if you still need it or not. Oh, gosh. Oliver is a student in my class. Great. Great student. Charlie. All right, so no one said that they're still in on this game. So is our best score 4 in this game? And should we be resetting here? Nick, thanks for joining us, and Jack and Gracie, I hope you have a good night, and I hope to see you again soon, and I hope to see you on another game. All right. Jason's the man with 4-1. Oh, that would be kind of fun if we played like a 3-game series or something like that, and you did your total score. I don't know why that's never dawned on me to do that. Carrie, I do know of one. Let me see if I can pull up their website. I can't find it right now. Carrie, I will tweet you the link. Thomas, so nice to have you join us. I hope you join us again. All right. Oh, let's mix those up again. We got to do our start cards. I will Carol as well. There is our start cards. All right. Two, 4, and 4. That is a crazy shape, but I'm gonna try it. Take care, Adam. Thanks for joining in. That's super fun. All right. Let's see that you guys have all drawn those shapes. Uh-oh. You're telling me that didn't go well and I just took it. Patrick, that doesn't make me feel good. Uh, oh, darn it. All right. Still trying to find that. Here's our starting 2. I almost flipped over 3. We're not supposed to do that. My bad. Okay. Let's do this. Whew. All right. Where do I want to place that? Ugh. Oh, I'll do it here. That fit nicely. Here we go. Kyle's set. Charlie, I'm sure we would all like to know a little bit about this review game about building the castle wall. I'm sure we all could probably adapt it and use it in our classrooms. We have a lot of people here from Explore Like a Pirate sort of chat, and I know a lot of them would probably love to hear about that. Maybe that'd be another good Well Played podcast. Four and 4 with 1 overlap. I don't know if I'm making poor choices here or not, people. Sometimes it feels like it. All right. Here we go. 2 very nice pieces. I love it when kind of the last game creeps up on you, right, Kyle? The turn before. The turn before. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, Charlie. The turn before were those two, Charlie. It's not as easy as it looks. Okay. Alright, so that's last turn. And here is this turn. I'm using that 6-pack faux show. I'm feeling good about this one, people. I got 2 large areas that can still get filled in. And then this one, I'm pretty certain there is that shape in the game, and I just need that to come up, and then I'd be good, right? That's all it takes. Ooh, the coveted 1. I don't know if Jason's still with us, but... Ooh. I use the 1, mainly because I can. I am glad that you are going to say Jason would be proud. Ooh, it is getting nerve-wracking. Six and 1. Use that 6 and 1. I don't know if this one has come up yet, but that's now what I need, big time. As well as that one. No one's needed the second chance yet, though. We're just left with some top-notch players here. Oh. I need the second chance right now. Oh, that's the second chance I needed. I did survive another round. Okay, is anybody else on the second chance cards like I was? Or is that's just a me thing? It's hard to admit that. T, that won't work. That will work for me. That would have worked for me, but I can't use it. So I can use that one. So I'm going to put it... I need very specific cards to come up. That doesn't feel good when you need very specific cards to come up. I need the 2 or that U that supposedly doesn't exist anymore. Well, now I need 2 2s to come up. All right, Jamie, you're the first one out, which means, Jamie, you can write a 1 in one of your empty spots, and that counts as a filled-in spot. Anybody else that got out this round can do so as well, and that helps your score out. Jamie, I think I'm going to follow you this turn unless a 2 block comes out. Not a 2 block. Not a 2 block. So I am out unless this is a 2 block. It's a 2 block. That's so exciting. There are 2 2s left. I could get down to 0 if next round is a 2 block. I am so excited. So I'm down to 2. I am so excited. I'll give you guys a moment here. I don't want to rush it, but I just want to see if I make history for me. There needs to be a 2. There's a 1, Elizabeth. You got your wish. Give me the 2. Okay, guys, Carrie says there's another 2 left, and there are 2 cards left. So either this is the card that I need to get a 0, which I've never gotten, or it's the one left that's going to be the turn after me. No, are you serious? Elizabeth got 0. Oh, I don't mean to take those away. Nice job, Elizabeth. That's fantastic. I can play the 1. You're right. Good call. I'm so bummed that I didn't get the thing. So I got down to 1. That's the best I've ever done, though. All right, here's the last card. It is a 2. Now I gotta mix these cards up to fill it in. Okay. That one. And the second chance card. See if that helps you out there, Charlie. Elizabeth, I am amazed at that. Carol's still in. That's fantastic. Hype praise. You said if the last card is a 2, I got 0 as well. Fantastic. Patrick out with 2. Also fantastic. Carol still in. So I'm going to take these away. And we'll give you guys some more. Another 2. That's got to be great here at the end. Corner 3 shape's a nice one, especially in the end. Angie out with 2. Fantastic. Still in, you guys. Wow. It's unbelievable. All right. Shape 1. Shape 2. There's that corner. Carry 1 turn too late for you, huh, on that corner. Oh, Charlie got it. Got a 0. I have never gotten the 0. That's fantastic. Carol was hoping for a 1. Didn't get it. Does that mean your final score is a 1, Carol? Are all the zeros tied? All the zeros are tied. Oliver with a 3. Fantastic score. Carol had 2 left. Out with 1. Carrie and I tied. Final score of 1. We got some ties here. I dig it. Or furthest in. Charlie, I definitely like the furthest in idea there. Although they actually kind of go the other way, right? Because with the actual tie break in the game is the last, or the first one out wins the game in the case of a tie if they had the same number. So I would actually say the later you go in the game, the worse off. Angie, there are some great games here. Board Game Store is Cabbages and Kings Games. They have a Facebook page you can go on and contact them through. They have a telephone number. They are currently working on their website to order from. Wonderful people. The owner of the store is one of our very own XP-Lap members, Stephanie Crawford, and her husband own the store. They are also the ones supplying any of my giveaways moving forward. So when I do game giveaways, like I ran last time, Railroad Inc. was a giveaway I did. These are the guys that are going to supply it. So great store. Check them out. Again, they are Cabbages and Kings Games. And again, right now they have a Facebook page working on their webpage. They're doing some tweaks to it and making it just right for all of us. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in tonight. This was a great game, great time. Like I said, I have, yes, on episode 135. I have some other games in line coming. So I think in total I have 12 different games we can play. The next one we are going to be playing together is called On Tour. Look out for those tweets. Those are going to be coming soon. I haven't nailed down just the time yet, but that's going to be our next one. Thank you so much for playing. This was a great crew. Loved how lively you guys were in the chat. As always, if you could give a thumbs up to the video, that's awesome. Makes other people see the channel. And if in the future you could bring some of your friends, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your husbands, wives, children, whatnot, it is so fun to play together because I think truly we are better together. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks again. This was so much fun. Patrick, thank you also for hosting tonight. Your topic was so on point, so fun. I really hope you I hope you willing to host again. What is the next game? The next game is called On Tour. It's a fabulous game. You can already get the template and learn it if you go to tinyurl.com let's play or / let's play dash on tour. Jamie, you're welcome. Truly, it's an honor to have you guys with us here tonight. It was so awesome. Like I said, that's all I got for now, but I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow, and let's bring our best for our students. Oliver, I'll see you tomorrow, that's for sure. Bye, guys.